Hi there, my name is Eele Roet and today I'm doing a little devlog on how the cars in our game build-owned are made. You can see them spawning in and driving around the city here. There are really only three parts to setting up a system like this. Those are finding or creating a car model that you like, importing and applying pathfinding to the car, and then making an object to spawn a bunch of them. The models that I used came from this low poly asset pack that one of my team members bought. I will leave a link to it in the description. However, you can use any model that you like or even make your own. Now I have this nice police car in my editor, I can quickly add some lights to it to make it look nicer. The first stage of our game is at nighttime, so we decided it would be nice if the lights on the car worked. Here I have used two types of standard Unity lights. Point lights to make the lamps glow, and spotlights so the headlights shine on the street in front of the car. You can see the effect here nicely. These are gonna light up the city as they drive around. Speaking of driving around though, I will be using pathfinding from the folks at the A-Star Pathfinding project to move the cars around. This free asset is able to produce a large amount of behaviors, such as enemies chasing after you or minions walking down lanes in a MOBA. There is a link to it in the description if you want to check it out. The behavior that we are interested in comes from this patrol class. And we can read here, it allows us to move an agent, or in our case a car, through a sequence of locations. We can specify the route the car drives by filling this array of transforms called targets. You can think of these like waypoints for our car. These targets are then fed into the second class, the AI Path class. This is what actually makes the car move. It takes in one target at a time from the patrol class and searches for the fastest clear path to it. You can see the agent in the video here doing it. Together, these two classes will make our car drive around. All we have to do is tell it where to go. So let's take a look at just one car here to see how it knows where to go. When I select the car, you can see the two components are attached in the inspector. The patrol on top and the AI path underneath. In the patrol, you can see the important information, a full list of transforms. When I select the top one here, you can see the list in the hierarchy. And when I start to select them in order, you can see that they form a path where every transform is a turn the car makes. I made this list of transforms this way, but you can easily make your own path. Great, so now we have the path of our car, we can tweak the movement to get the kind of driver we want. We can adjust a bunch of speed and acceleration values to make the car go faster or slower. We can adjust the turning speed and how soon the car brakes before taking a corner. This way, you can make the movement of your car look more real than just by using the default settings. Now let's head over to the final part, spawning the cars in. In the scene, I have two of these spawners. They are just a transform with a car spawn script. In here, we can control how many cars spawn, the interval between them, the different cars that can spawn, and the path that the cars take. When I open the script, you can see all the variables coming in on top here. In the start method, we start a coroutine called spawn cars intervals. The code of that coroutine is all we need to spawn the cars in. Here, we can see a while loop that keeps running until the right amount of cars are spawned. Each loop, we wait for the interval to pass, then we instantiate a new random car from our array, and lastly, we pass the pathfinding waypoints to the patrol script of the new car, so it knows where to drive around. And that was all you need to make these cars yourself. Hope you enjoyed. Goodbye.